Hi guys, it's me Casey Renee here with another video for you guys. This video is going to be a natural makeup look tutorial for my beginners, very beginner friendly. I wanted to do this video because I had some family members this past weekend kind of throw me some shade and said I'm always fast forwarding through my videos and they can't keep up. So this video is for my beginners. No fast forwarding. I'm explaining all the products, why I use them, how I use them. And yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Let me know if I can do more of these teaching videos because I love to do makeup. I like to answer questions if you don't know what to use a product for or how to use it. I'm very much coin conscious. We're not gonna always have to go get the best product or the most expensive product. You can use these drugstore products and still be cute, keep it cute. Use what you got at home. Please do not feel like you have to use the products that I use in this video. They are affordable, but you do not have to break the bank trying to go get exactly what I use because my skin is different from your skin. These products might look different on you. So just use what you have and practice, and then once you get a little better and you're ready for the next step, once you're ready for the next step, then we can talk about getting more products and getting more into doing more high-end makeup or contouring and highlighting. But yeah, please like, subscribe, and comment if you like this video, and let me know what I could do better or whatever you want to hear from me. If I missed something in the video that you feel like you're lacking and that you need, just comment below and tell me what you need or what you need help with, and then we can focus on that in the next video, or I can just shoot you back a comment and answer any questions that you have. So let's get back into the video and join the Casey Renee Club. Okay, bye. Hope you enjoy the video. So first, in my makeup routine, I like to start out with eyebrows, just because I feel like I have oily skin, so putting foundation on and then putting my eyebrow product on, it makes my eyebrows more oily. That's just my opinion. So I just like to do my eyebrows first and my eyes, and then I do my skin or face. The eyebrow pencil that I use is Morphe. She's that girl. I'm definitely gonna try other ones just for the sake of trying them because I've been using Morphe for so long. But Morphe one comes with the eyebrow, the colored side on one side, and a brush to brush your eyebrows up or brush any product out or through your eyebrows. And mine is in the color Chocolate Mousse. So first I just start out with brushing my eyebrows up. Sometimes I clean them up underneath right here, but I don't really need to today. My eyebrows are pretty thin, so we can cover that up with concealer. So first I take my brow product, whatever I'm using, whether it's a pomade or this is easier to me because it doesn't give out a lot of product, and the pomade is a little bit darker and you can make more mistakes with that. So with the pencil, it doesn't go on as heavy, so you can be able to control it more, I guess I want to say. So first I start out with the middle of my brow and brush and make little strokes. Make a line underneath the bottom to my tip end, the end of my eyebrow, and then kind of just fill that in to the top and make my tail of my eyebrow. And then I continue to just fill in, making hair-like strokes and not just like coloring it in, and that gives it a more natural effect since we're doing a beginner-friendly natural type of makeup. And then once I get the back part of my brow filled how I think I want it, then I'll come to the front and create a line underneath here See how I made that line? And then where my hair is starting to lighten up, I'm going to go upwards with my pencil brush or my pencil eyebrow product and make thin like strokes going upwards. And see how that's lighter than the rest of my brow, because this part of your eyebrow does not grow heavy like the back part of your eyebrow. So you want to keep this thin and upwards, and this part of your eyebrow is going to go backwards like the natural growth of your hair. So then we're going to go to this side. If you're right-handed, this side is a little bit harder, but you just want to come across, get your eyebrow pencil, start in the middle, and start to go backwards on your brow, making a line at the back part of your eyebrow. And then let me do what I did on the other side and just continue to fill in your brow. Make a tail. You don't want to go too far out. I always put my pencil at what is this? A 45-degree angle. I suck at math, but keep it cute right here. Don't go too far past it, because that's just gonna that look crazy. But I'm going to continue to fill in my brow. And then when I get to the front again, I'm going to make a line. You kind of want to start where you can't really see it on camera, but there's little hairs right here. So I want to take my brow pencil and make a line at the beginning of that, just a soft line, and come back to meet my brow. And then again, go upwards and make hair-like strokes. Until you get it desired filling. So I think these look pretty natural to me. They don't look super boxy and drawn out. If you ended up putting too much product, you can definitely brush it out. But these look perfect. So next I'm gonna go in with concealer to clean up my brows and make them pop a little bit more. And I want to use a concealer that is a little bit lighter than my skin tone, maybe like 1 or 2 shades, just to make the eyebrow pop. Because if you use the same color, I've noticed on me, if I use the same color as my skin tone, my eyebrows kind of just get lost on my face and it blends in. So I just like to use something a little bit lighter just to make them stand out a little bit more. I use the e.l.f. concealer in the camo concealer, the 16-hour camo concealer. This is the color Deep Chestnut. And then I'm going to take my e.l.f. if I can find it. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Oh no, this is Wet n Wild. My Wet n Wild concealer brush. Any flat brush really, just so that you can get underneath your brows really cleanly. So I like to start at the middle of my brow and just take a little bit at a time. Use little strokes, take your time. That's gonna be your friend. You taking your time to do your makeup and not trying to rush. That is when you get the best results. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that product and go all the way to the end of my brow, and then bring the rest of the product to the front and clean that up. Just because I don't want to start at the beginning of my brow and make it look so harsh. So I get some of that product off by going this way, starting at the middle, going to the end, and then taking the rest and cleaning up the front of my brow. And then you want to drag that product down so it's not a harsh line. I feel like it's too bright and you can't see. See the difference? It looks clean, like I got a wax job, and this one you can still see like hairs and a little bit of product where I overdrew my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna take the little bit I put on my hand, put some on both sides of my brush, start in the middle of my brow and clean that up, and then take the rest and go towards the front of my brow. And brush the rest of that product down just to get rid of that harsh line and blend out. So now I like to move on to, oh, my lips dry, sorry. I like to move on to eyeshadow, and for this look, I like to use one eyeshadow color. I don't like to get mixing up too many eyeshadows when I'm just doing a simple like everyday look. So I'm gonna use some of that concealer that I used to clean up my under eyes and put that underneath, on my eyelids, just to give me a neutral base. You see how I had it was darker right here, and then it was lighter up here, and also it'll kind of help the eyeshadow pop a little bit more. So I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush. This is a really dense brush. The difference between a dense brush and a fluffy brush is this is like not, you can separate it. This is more dense to where it's like a lot more hairs and it's a lot closer together. And that the denser brushes keep the product on your skin. The fluffy brushes are more for like not setting powders, but for powders when you're putting it all over your face and you want the product to kind of spread more. This is for when you want to kind of keep the product in its place where it is without a lot of spreading. So the eyeshadow palette I'm going to use is the Milani Ungilded Most Loved Mattes. I don't know if I said that right. I'm trying to read fast, but whatever. And I'm going to just use like a light brown. So I'm going to go in with Salted Caramel and just pack that all over my all of my eyelids, just to give me a little bit of color. And we can diffuse that out. I don't really want like an eyeshadow type look, so I just kind of went with something more muted so it'll kind of look more natural. And we're just gonna spread that all over the eye, and up here we want to kind of diffuse it, and on the lid we want to just place it and pat it everywhere we want it to go. And you see how that looks more natural than this concealed eye. So it'll all come together and blend out together when the makeup look is done. I don't know why I like doing my eyes first. It's just, I don't know, I feel like if I have some like fallout or something, it won't mess up my makeup. So that's why I like to do my eyeshadow before I do my skin. So I'm just gonna put that on until I feel like it's the color that I need. And I'm just using an eyeshadow brush. This is a BH Cosmetics 119. But you can use all types of like fluffy brushes. I use this type of brush sometimes. Let me see if I can. This is a Morphe brush. I don't know the number of it, but if I was to use a fluffy brush like this, then I would just put it on my eye and spread it around like that. Same thing. So I'm going to skip eye mascara and lashes for last. I like to put my lashes on last just so I can see what I'm doing depending on what kind of lash I'm putting on. And I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer and also this Revolution Mattifying Primer. I'm using two because I want to hydrate my skin and I'm super oily in my T-zone, so I'm using a mattifying. If you're dry skin, you don't want to use a mattifying ever because that's just going to make it more dry. But I've seen people use mattifying products in their dry skin. It's just the finish that they like. So, I mean, if you are more experienced and you know what you want or what you're doing, then go for it. But I personally would not use a mattifying product if you have dry skin. So, I am going to focus the first primer, the e.l.f. primer, on the outside of my skin, on the lower portion, and a little bit on top of my forehead. Just because like I said, I'm oily in my T-zone. So all here, right here, and in my nose, I'm really oily. So I'm gonna put the mattifying there. The rest of my skin I'll consider to be normal. So we're just gonna use that. Sometimes I have really big pores right here. So I like to use like a poreless one, but this is what I have today. I use the Milk Makeup normally, but I have these more affordable products and they work really well still. So I'm gonna put this one all over my T-zone where I'm normally oily. So for my foundation, I'm gonna go in with Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation in the color Nutmegs 365. I put a little bit on my hand and I'm gonna take my brush. This is a Real Techniques 200, I think it's called a foundation brush. Love this brush for putting on my makeup. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spread that all over my face, focusing more on the outsides of my face because I'm gonna put concealer here and here to brighten up. So I'm just gonna focus the foundation more on the outside of my face. When applying this, I like to use this brush for foundation, but I'll also use a sponge sometimes, just depending on how I feel and how much coverage I want. Today we're doing a natural finish. I feel like a sponge, it can, I've used both. The sponge kind of smooths it out a little better. You can get sponges off of Amazon, Target, Walgreens. The Real Technique ones are a little bit more expensive. I found some at Target that were pretty reasonable, and of course Amazon, you can get some that are pretty reasonable. So if you do decide to use a sponge, just make sure it's damp whenever you are blending out your product. I like to do, let me give you an example. I like to take my sponge and spray some setting powder on it instead of wetting it if it's not wet. That way it's not like super soaking wet and you gotta wait for it to dry. And then I just use that to move the foundation all over my face and let it sink into my skin. And I just feel like using setting spray is a little bit better because it's helping set your makeup as well while you're putting on your foundation. So now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I'm gonna use the same one I used to clean up my brows, the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the color Deep Chestnut, and I'm gonna go right underneath my eyes. I'm not really trying to highlight and contour in this video, just more basic, how to bring back some color and some highlight in the natural areas that are highlighted in your face. So that is normally underneath your eyes, forehead, and right here around your nose, where the light reflects. So you kind of just want to keep it as natural as possible. Don't go too light, and we're just going to keep it here. Yeah, I think I just want to keep it right here, and then just spread the product out around to the ends of our eyes. You'll see in a second. And then for my forehead, we just want to keep it right here in the center above our eyebrows. Not too much necessarily. I'm not gonna highlight my nose just because we're not really focused on highlighting and contouring right now, but you do see the light is reflecting right here, so I'll just put a little bit right here just for the effects. And then we're gonna I like to blend out with a sponge for this. You can definitely blend out with a brush. I like to, if I'm going to blend out under my eyes with a brush, I have this BH Cosmetics 141 brush, and it's a more dense brush. I already used it, so clean your brushes, y'all. But anyway, it's a more dense brush, like I said, to keep the product where it is. So I'll do one eye with a brush and then on the other eye with a sponge, just so we can see if we see a difference. It's really preference in how you want to spread your product out, but they both work really well. So I like to spray this a little bit, just like one spray with the setting spray. Also, you can let your concealer sit a little while just so it can get tacky, so it can be more coverage underneath your eye. If you move it too soon, some of them you have to play with, but if you move it too soon, then the product won't stay where it is, and then you'll have to apply more. So for what I'm gonna do now is start at the end of where I place the concealer and just move it towards the end and kind of blend it out. So we placed it on the side of our nose to kind of give us a natural contour. And then you just take the rest of what's left and spread it out underneath your eye. And now we're blended out. So I like the brush. I like the way that looks. I might now I'm gonna take my sponge and I'm gonna do the same thing and spray it one time with that setting spray, and then go towards the back or bottom of where I put that concealer and start spreading it out. I don't want to touch where I put it too much because I don't really want that to move. I want that to stay where it is, and I just want to blend out that bottom part of the concealer. And there we have it blended out. And then you can just kind of blend this, keep it in the middle of your forehead and spread that product around. And of course, depending on how much coverage you want, you can apply more or less. I have a small forehead, so I try to keep it right here, but of course, just in the naturalness of me trying to spread the product around, it definitely moves. So I'll just add more when I start to do bronzer and bring back some dimension in my face. It'll kind of offset that and I'll blend it in. So I'll just take the sponge and blend that part of my brightness out, my concealer out. And this is the same sponge I use for my foundation. So I'm gonna take this backside and just go over the edges of where I put my highlighter just to blend everything out. So it's not any harsh lines and it just looks like it's a natural highlight on my face. What we started with. I didn't come down too far on my concealer just because I wanted to keep it right here and just brighten up under my eyes. But still, we're gonna come here so our concealer isn't all the way out here where we would have to blend out that harsh line. So that's good for what we're trying to do with this natural look. So after I conceal under my eyes and brought back the highlight in my face, now I'm gonna set that with some setting powder. This is the Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder. This is, I guess, the color Banana 8040. Yeah, I got it from Target. I will have all my products that I use listed below. Most of everything I got from Target or Walgreens or Amazon. So I'll try to link everything below. And for my setting powder, I like to use my sponge. And I'm gonna use the same side that I did my, smooth out my concealer with. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the sponge. And then you can take it and, because you don't want to apply too much, just get the excess off and just pat underneath your eyes. I'm not gonna bake for this look. I normally like to bake at least a little bit, and if I do, I press the powder into my eyes like so. I mean, underneath my eyes. Just press it and let that soak into your skin. And I like to do that because I am oily in my T-zone. So I like to press the powder into my face. You don't have to use too much because, like we said before, that's just natural and it's absorbing all the oils in your skin. Even when you use like luminant powders or luminant foundations or concealers, this still will help eliminate some of that oiliness and give you a little bit more of a matte look without using matte products. So yes, I like to pat this in my skin, and then if I'm gonna bake, I'll go ahead and take some more powder and put that and let it sit. But this is a natural look, so we're not gonna bake. I'm just gonna set my face and set my forehead because these are the areas that are my oiliest. And I'm even gonna take the remaining product and put that on the front part of my eyebrow because I also get oily there. So this, now I'm gonna set my entire face with this Fit Me pressed powder in the color Coconut 355. And I'm gonna take a fluffy brush like this. Fluffy. And this is the BH Cosmetics 124. And then I'm just gonna take some, put it on my brush, and I'm going to set everywhere that I did not put my highlighter and my loose powder. This helps set everything in place, even if you're not oily. I'm oily, so it definitely helps lock in my makeup and eliminate some of the oiliness. And I'm going to just continue to apply that around my face where I did not put the highlighter. And I also like to kind of go up a little bit just to help blend where the highlight, I use the concealer to highlight. So it just makes it all flow together. So now we're gonna go in with bronzer just to bring some dimension back into my face, which I still have a little bit with the highlighter, but I like to bronze with Morphe bronzer in the color Leadership. It's a little bit darker than my skin tone, just to bring back some dimension in my face where the natural shadows lie, so which is normally around my forehead. You can also use this as contouring, but I'm not really gonna contour today because that's not what this video is about, but we're gonna just add some dimension back into my face. So I like to put a little bit, oh, and I'm using this angle brush, forgot to mention that, BH Cosmetics 114, just because it fits the shape of your face and how it's angled, so I like to use that for that. So gonna start here from my ear down where my where my cheeks and my bone structure is. So people definitely use bronzer to contour their face just in the event. Like I have a pretty, I don't even know, I thought it was a more square face, but it's not. But just depending on your face shape is where you will place your contour, highlight, whatever else you're trying to do. But I'm not really doing all that today, like I said. So I'm just adding some dimension back into my face, and I'm just going to press the product in. And right here, I kind of want to go outward towards my hairline. Don't be afraid to get your hairline so there's no like line of demarcation. And then when you get to your cheeks, go upward and just kind of press the product into your face. So you see, and this side is just bland. Dimension, bland. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of that product and just continue to add some dimension in my face. And I'm pressing in and flicking up. Press in, flick up, press in, flick up. And I'll add a little bit down here just to distract you from these double chins. So now that I'm done with my skin, my eyes, and my eyebrows, I'm going to go in finally with my mascara. And I have this Revolution mascara. You can use any mascara. Please don't feel like you have to get the exact products that I have. Use what you have, because I mean, you're learning, so I wouldn't suggest that you go out and buy new makeup or high-end makeup. Just kind of use what you have and build off of that. Definitely let me know if you have any questions or if you need help with how to use a certain product. But basically I'm just gonna go in with my mascara. I don't have lashes, so that's why I like to use lashes. You definitely don't have to use lashes. That's definitely preference. I'm gonna use lashes, very natural type lashes, because I don't have any and it doesn't look right for me to have makeup on my face to me and not have any lashes. Like mascara really kind of doesn't do anything for me per se. I like to use it so that when I do apply my lashes, that the lash and my eyelash will seamlessly kind of come together and you don't see the gap in between the lash and my real lash. So now I'm gonna move on to lashes. I will apply these lashes off camera. I do have a video. I don't know, it's pretty old. I don't know how good that is, but maybe I'll do another how to apply lash video if you guys want that. But these are my lashes, Every Girl's Lash. This is the style Money Babe. That light is so bright. but I'm gonna apply these off camera and I'll be right back. So last but not least, oh sorry, the lashes, aren't they giving? If you like these lashes, let me know and I will figure out a way to get them to you because my site is not up anymore. But that's a video for another day. But just let me know in the comments or send me a message or something on my Instagram and let me know if you would like some. And I'll get you the information on how to get them. Okay, bye. Now I'm gonna go do my lips. I always go in with a brown lip liner just because I feel like it makes your lips and the whole thing pop. You see now it's like it's blended into my face. You don't even know where my lip starts. The girls who get it. But anyway, so I'm gonna go in with this NYX NYX, I don't know how you say it, suede matte lip liner in the color Club Hopper. And I'm just gonna go, I don't over line my lips because they already big, like ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm just gonna use the line that I already have and just go around my lips. And I like to go a little bit further in so that when I apply whatever lipstick or lip gloss I'm gonna use, it'll blend out my lip liner. So you kind of want to come a little bit further down. Onto your lip so that when you apply your lipstick, lip gloss, whatever, it blends better. So for the lip color, I'm gonna go in with this Lifter Gloss by Maybelline. It's really good. This is the color Copper. I guess I'm just going with the brown tones all around. I got brown on my clothes, my face brown. I'm just brown all over. I think it's a little too brown for me, so I'm gonna add this e.l.f. lip lacquer. It's clear colored. I guess the color is transparent, that's what it says. And I don't want to transfer any of my lip color onto this brush, so I'm gonna put some on my hand and just take a brush and kind of put that on over the top of this. And you can also use a brush to kind of blend in the lip liner if it's too harsh. And there is the look. We're done. She's cute. This is the final look. I think it turned out really pretty. I love it so much. It looks so natural to me. Because sometimes makeup can get a little cakey, baby. And we ain't trying to look like cake face. We just trying to be cute and learn how to do our makeup. So that's all we need. We just need a little bit of product and we need to know how to apply it. And I hope this video helped you. Please comment and let me know what you would like to see. My family got on to me because I always fast forward through my videos and they're like, I don't even know what you're doing, I can't see. So I try to slow down and explain each step and show you how to do it without fast forwarding through the video. But please let me know if you like it and if this is a look and what else I can provide for you guys, because I like doing these videos. I like doing my makeup and I want to keep it simple for the people that don't know how to do their makeup. It took me years to learn how to do my makeup and I'm still learning things. So Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see in the next video. I think I have an idea, but just let me know. Y'all talk to me. It's me, Casey Renee. Love you. Bye.